What up, YouTube? It's your boy giving you another YouTube video. This is going to be another targeted individuals video. I'm going to title this, It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp. So, targeted individuals, it's hard out here for a pimp. Basically, being a targeted individual, it isn't as easy for you to go out there and find companionship. If you're a guy, it's not easy for you to go out there and find a woman because you don't want to risk. And also, if you're a woman, it's not easy for you to go find a man because it's hard out here for you. It's not easy for you to go out and find companionship because you don't want to risk bringing that person into the whole, I guess, targeted individual society. They might be like, I guess, regular, average, everyday people living their lives, going to work, I guess living from paycheck to paycheck, or going to school, paying their mortgage, bills like that, going out clubbing on Friday, Saturday nights, stuff like that. And then the second you start to talk to them, you start bringing that whole organized gang stalking around them. You start bringing that electronic harassment around them. And then before you know it, they start to become TIs, targeted individuals, slowly over time by just association with being with you. I mean, you can't bring them to your house because I don't know, though. You can't bring them to your house because I don't know, man. Somebody would just randomly be walking by in your neighborhood and they'll get the person's license plate, and then they'll pull up their information, then they'll follow them home, whatever. And then, like I say in my other targeted individuals video, they do this thing where they go into your dreams every night where you're sleeping to extract information, or sometimes give you negative dreams to spook you at night, or like to I don't know, kind of absorb energy from out of your dreams. Well, to the point where you're not really dreaming, you're not really resting, you're just laying in your bed or whatever, but somehow your aura, your energy is kind of being sucked out of you during that your nights or whatever. And then when you wake up, it's like you didn't really sleep, you were just laying down and somebody was sucking the aura from you, or from out of your room, from across the street or whatever. You can't take them out to the movie because by the time you get to the movies and you hop out your car and you're walking towards the movie theater, you see some asshole in the air driving around in their helicopter or airplane, following you around, and all the people that's going to see their movie or getting ready to buy their ticket, they're all looking around at both of you guys like what the fuck, what's this? Next thing you know, two cops pop out of nowhere and they start not really harassing you, like pulling up to you or like driving behind you, but like you kind of get a sense like these two fuckers just showed up because of me, or look at them, they're sitting there talking about you, like, look, there he is, look, he has a date with him, or look, there she is, look, she has a date with him, let's fuck with him too, let's fuck with her too. And not just on top of that, like if you ever plan on like having kids, in the back of your mind you got to sit there and think about it, like, damn, when I have kids, do you really want to bring a kid in this world, like from childbirth to whatever age, or to death? They're gonna be a targeted individual. They're gonna get electronic harassment just because of the sheer fact that they're your offspring. So I guess passes down from parent to child. As you're being a TI, you're being targeted, you're being harassed. They're gonna be targeted. Sorry, they're going to be electronically harassed. So, and it comes to a point where you're like, man, do I even want my kids to go to school? Something might happen, the shadow government, the Illuminati, they might fuck with my kid. Next thing I know, I get a phone call and my kid just got kidnapped at school, or my kid's school bus just tipped over, and out of all of the 40, 50, 60 something kids that were on the bus, my kid was the one that just so happened to die, or something like that. You run the risk of bringing an innocent life to this world and then putting them in that targeted individual situation, that electronic harassment society, if you will. And you're like, man, it's almost to a point where you don't even want to have kids, almost to a point where you don't even want a companionship, you don't even want a girlfriend, you don't even want a boyfriend, because your feelings are so deep for that person, and you're like, man, look at her, look at him, he's living a normal life, he's in college, he's working, he has a nice car, he has a nice apartment, whatever. Do I really want to bring all of this targeted harassment bullshit to that person's life? Do I really want to mess that person's life up? And then it's like that saying, if you truly love somebody, you gotta let them go. And on top of that, man, you don't even get the top of the picks. I'm not saying go out you and find you a football player or go out and find you a model or whatever. But being a TI, you don't exactly get the top choice, man. You have to settle for the, I don't know, the bottom. You gotta settle for the riffraff. You basically gotta settle for what you can. And even when you do get what you can, it's still like, damn, do I really want to put this person in my situation? Do I really want to bring this person back home with me? Do I really want to go out with this person and both of us are going to get harassed in public and followed around when we try to go to the beach, or we try to go to the movies, or we're dropping each other off from work and some asshole is following us around in their helicopter or in their planes, or following us around in their cop cars, whatever? Or every other day I'm just randomly, or that person is randomly getting a ticket or getting pulled over and stopped by a car, a cop car, whatever, or just being followed in general by people, or being subliminally, I forgot how you say that word, subliminally, I'm sorry, being harassed, like right now, I could be sitting here like recording this video to you guys, or I'd be listening to music and out of nowhere, all of the power in the house just shuts off. These bastards sit in their room somewhere and they call their buddies in the electrical company like, hey, yeah, this house, 28, 60 Ave, yeah, I want you to shut that power off. And it's happened to me a couple of times. These bastards would sit there just for the fun of it and just like shut the power off in this house. It'd be like out in the whole entire neighborhood, this one house right here, all of the electricity shut off or whatever. It's a game to these fuckers. It's a joke. They like having fun. They like, I don't know, man. Me personally, man, these bastards deserve death. They deserve death. Sorry if that sounds evil, sorry if that sounds harsh, but from what I've seen, what I've written up, what I've went through, what I personally, I don't know, gone through or seen, these bastards deserve death. And even that's too good for them. They deserve a slow and painful death. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Targeted individuals. It's hard out here for a pimp. Maybe I should retitle that to targeted individuals who can't find companionship as easy as everybody else. And I'm already kind of a quiet guy. I mean, it's already a little bit harder for me out there. Not to say I won't go up and talk to a chick that I like or whatever, or I won't make the move, but I'm already kind of somewhat of a quiet guy, and I'm not like a mean person or like a mean, mad person who never smiles. It's just like being a TI going through this bullshit or whatever. You don't always have a reason to smile. You don't always like show up to work, and you're not always cheerful, and you're not always like laughing with the other associates, or when you go out to clubs and movies, you're not always like smiling, and you're not always joining the conversation and like laughing it up with everybody else or with your friends, because you don't want to not necessarily expose yourself, but you don't want to, like, I don't know, be the elephant in the room. You're sitting there being harassed. Everyone's there is having a good time and everything, and you're just sitting there all by your lonesome being harassed and electronically harassed and shit like that. It's not like you can't just like go up and talk to everybody and just like join a circle or whatever, and then next thing you know, you start attracting all this like negative, bad TI vibe to that circle, and then next thing you know, they don't want nothing to do with you, and you're not in that circle anymore, and then you're back to, I guess, square one or square zero. Yeah, man, I guess that's pretty much, man. Targeted individuals. It's hard out here for a pimp. / you can't find companionship as easy as everyone else does. I'm pretty sure I have a lot more to say on this subject. I might make a part 2 of this video, but so far I believe I've said everything, man. Even like when you go on these little like online like dating sites, like what is it, Match.com, eHarmony, or there's another one called Zeus or some shit, or even Craigslist, man. You go there and put out ads, or you go out and say, yeah, I like sweet girls, or I like handsome guys, hardworking men, shit like that. Even when you go do that stuff, especially the internet, you don't know like to trust what. You don't know like, wow, this is a actual person who replied to my ad, or Or is this somebody who's actually friend requesting me? Or is this one of the electronic harassers posing as someone or agent or whatever, trying to get close to me, trying to get within my circle to find out more information on me and shit like that, and ultimately in the end fuck me over, or worse, death. It's like sometimes, man, it's not like you don't want to go up and talk to someone. It's not like you don't want to like be with someone, or it's not like you don't want to take that risk, but it's just being a targeted individual, being electronically harassed, you really almost can't trust anyone. You really don't know who to trust. And even the people who are genuinely good, that you generally trust, they might not necessarily like screw you over. It's just that they might be put in situations where they leak out information on you to the harassers by accident without them even knowing. Or they're giving like your whereabouts to the harasser without them even knowing, shit like that. Or like somebody might talk to one of my friends, oh yeah, I know that guy, yeah, he's a nice guy, he's kind of quiet, giving out my weaknesses and shit. Oh yeah, he usually is in this area, he usually goes to this club, he's about 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, I think he drives that white car over there. Oh yeah, I think he clocked in 2 minutes ago. Oh yeah, I think he's using the bathroom right now. You know, shit like that. They're giving out information without them even knowing. These bastards are slick. It's that thing. You give them an inch, they take a mile. And yeah, man, I truly feel I can go on for another, I don't know, 13, 15 minutes on this. But anyways, man, yeah, targeted individuals. It's hard out here for a pimp. / it's hard to find companionship. So you guys stay up. You keep your heads up. You keep watching. I keep these videos coming, man. Yep. Love, peace, and soul.